friends. Welcome to Tori Talks TV, and welcome to Astapor. This is our review of Game of Thrones, Season 3, Episode 1. So, everybody, hang on tight. Here we go. You're in for a real treat. Okay, so Dr. S, let's just set this episode.
Well, remember where we left off in Season 2? Sam sees the army of the White Walkers.
Yeah.
And we're like, well, crap, what's
gonna
gonna
happen to Sam?
So I love about this season is they have a pre-credit sequence, which they never do. Right? So this is like, we see Sam.
Right.
Yeah. And he's like saved by Jorah Mormont and the direwolf.
Yes.
And it's just like really chilling scene that kind of like reminds us where we left off last season.
Right. Which, thankfully, they did that. Yeah, you're like, oh, yeah, that's right. That was the last time we saw it. So, then we see our sweet Jon Snow has been maybe, like, captured by the wildlings. And boy, are they wild. And this is the cutest scene where he gets to see a giant for the first time, right?
Yeah.
Because, like, at this point, he's, like, probably only ever heard of them.
He's heard about them. He's never seen them. And this giant's giant.
Oh, yeah. And he's just, like, his eyes are, like,
what, you've never seen a giant before?
I know. Oh, she's so cute. Yeah, no, it was really cute to see me. Just like a little boy, like amazed by it all. But yeah, so then this is also where he gets to meet Mans Raider and prove himself by telling the story of how Jorah Mormont knew about the Craster sacrificing those little baby boys to the White Walkers. And it was interesting because he said, I want to fight for the side that fights for the living. Which, you know, at that point you're like, well, is that true? I
mean, I think it's true. Like, he really does believe that, but it's also what he has to say to make them believe that he's on their side.
He's playing the game.
Yeah, so I thought that was a really interesting moment because
he delivered it with confidence.
Yeah. like, because he's conflicted on the inside. So it's kind of like all true.
Right. No, that's true. And then we have good old Cersei. She visits Tyrion. She's afraid Tyrion will tell their father Tywin about their incest.
She's afraid of Tywin.
Yeah,
she's like really like a tough chick, but when it comes to her daddy, she's like, oh, don't tell daddy.
No, I know, right? Yeah, their relationship, obviously, poor Tyrion is just like the the black sheep of the family. Yeah, kind of.
And then after, so last season we had the whole battle at Blackwater, and like Sir Davos, we don't know what happened to him, so we find out that he is alive. He's like on a rock, dying.
Oh, right.
But he is saved by Salador's son, who was one of the pirates who had kind of promised him, you know, like his ships and all that stuff. Right. So he tells Davos about how the Red Lady, Melisandre, that
crazy lady,
gosh, has been burning all the people who don't believe. And Davos is like, I need to go back. He's like, dude, why you want to go back there? Don't you see? I'm telling you, she's burning non-believers.
Right.
But no, so he goes back, and once he gets back, Stannis locks him in the dungeon.
What the heck? Yeah,
Stannis, come on, get it together.
I know. I don't really think Stannis is a very good leader.
I don't think we're ever supposed to really be on Team Stannis.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
No, I think I agree with you. So now let's talk about Robb and Catelyn. So they come upon the place where 200 northern people have been slaughtered. Oh my gosh. I really love their relationship though. The mother-son relationship, right? That's pretty cute.
Yeah.
They've been through a lot together, obviously. Anyway, then, so Tyrion and Tywin meet. So Tyrion wants to claim his right to Casterly Rock. And Tywin is so mean to Tyrion.
So mean.
Like, I mean, we get it. Like, he like, quote unquote, killed his wife, you know, Tyrion's mother. But, like, do you think he wanted to do that?
Purpose. He was just being born.
I know. That wasn't
Don't you think he wanted a mom?
Right, exactly.
Like, he might have actually had somebody who loved him.
Right. I'm sure there was no malicious intent, you know, for that newborn baby
being born.
Yeah, exactly. So he was just very ugly to him.
Yes.
And then Tywin threatens to hang the next whore found in his bed.
And I'm like, always like, Shay's so sweet.
Oh my gosh, because he has Shay, you know, who was his whore.
Yes.
And now is like the love of his life. And so I love her too. She's a spitfire, that one.
Yes,
yeah.
I do. I love her.
But yeah, no, he's basically like, if I find another one of them in your bed, like, I'm going to kill her. So
And
he's so mean.
Every time I see her, I'm like, oh, don't go in there.
Oh my god, hide yourself.
You need a secret meeting place.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Yes.
So Littlefinger is trying to like strike a deal with Sansa.
Oh,
to like take her away.
Littlefinger.
And then Roz and Shay talk about Sansa, like warning her not to trust Littlefinger.
Yeah, well, he's a creep.
Everyone knows that Littlefinger is.
They're onto him. Yeah. They know how he is. Yeah. Do you think that okay, because this is all I can think. Obviously, he's in love with Catelyn Stark, her mother. Do you think that's like, so he missed his chance with her, so he's like, well, I'll just take her daughter.
Close enough. I think so.
The love of my life.
There's definitely that aspect of it going on.
I think that that's pretty evident, though.
Mm-hmm.
So then, back in the streets of King's Landing, Joffrey meets sees Marjorie stop in Flea Bottom, and she talks to these little like orphan kids in the battle, which we get to see like a really sweet side of her. I just kind of thought of her as like a suck up. I just
wanting to be the queen,
right? Yes. Like not very genuine, but that was kind of sweet to see her like that.
Yeah, definitely.
So she's trying to help make Joffrey like look better to the people, because as of now, he doesn't look very good. Not that he cares, but she is going to, be his queen. Yeah. So
and he's kind of torn. Like he kind of likes that the people love her, but then he's kind of jealous because they hate him.
Right.
So he's kind of like conflicted. Yeah. And then Cersei's kind of jealous of her.
Oh, you can totally tell. Yeah.
Both because her son really has feelings for her, and also because again, like the people love her.
Yeah.
And the people don't love Cersei.
That's true.
In that same way. So Marjorie is a very interesting character.
I know.
Yeah.
I've
never don't know if I love her or hate her, but I think that the way that she knows like what the people want. Is it real? Is it genuine? I'm not 100% sure, but
she's smart.
Yes.
I feel like she's very, very smart, and she knows what she's doing. So I give her credit in that aspect. So then we gotta talk about our favorite, Dany. So Dany's at sea on the way to Astapor, this beautiful city you see behind us. So we see her dragging, catching fish.
They've grown.
I know, they're getting bigger.
I love this scene. They're like catching the fish.
Yeah, I know. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Yeah, her little babies. So then you see Jorah, he suggests that they get an army of Unsullied, but Dany's like against slavery, obviously, because that's how Dany works. Right. So still have good old Jorah.
Yes.
Who's in love with her.
Yes, exactly. Oh, we finally get to meet the beautiful Missandei.
Oh, weird. Awesome. Oh, she's so cute. I love her. Yeah, that was an interesting scene, how we get to meet her.
So she is the translator. I love how she, though, strategically translates, like, what is being said.
She censors it a little bit.
For both parties.
Yeah, definitely.
Because she's basically kind of like a peacekeeper. She's like kind of like a diplomat or a politician of sorts. She's like, I don't want these people like going at it right now. I'm just gonna like omit.
That could be bad for her too.
These bad words that you're saying.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So, and then, so we see this demonstration of the Unsullied, which I think was just so disturbing.
It's a little much.
So let me just show you, like, how devoted the Unsullied are. So there's a scene where he, the master, like, cuts off a nipple, and the
dude doesn't even flinch.
It's like, nothing happened to me.
He's not fazed by it whatsoever.
I know. Yeah. And he tells about how, like, in order to become a member of the Unsullied army, they have to, like, kill a newborn.
Oh, that's right.
That's, like, messed up.
That's some hardcore gang stuff right there. Like, that's some
then
weird
they tattoo a teardrop
stuff
on there.
Yeah. They should. They might as well.
So that was a very, very disturbing scene.
Yeah.
But so Dany's watching that, like, these people.
You guys are out of your minds. Yeah. Anyway, so then we see Lord Commander Barristan Salmi? Whatever.
Yeah, so Dany's kind of like, she kind of goes on a walk to think about it, is what it looks like. Like, I need a minute. Let me wander the marketplace.
Right.
And so she sees this girl. She's
she's a cute little playful girl.
Look at this little ball that I have.
Oh, follow me.
She opens it, and this, like, crazy, like, magical scorpion thing, like, comes out at her. And then, Sir Barristan Salmi, like, stabs it with a dagger of some sort.
Right.
And, like, stops her from being killed, basically.
He, like, saves her.
Yeah. So then we learn that he actually worked for her dad. Something like that?
Yes.
Yes.
And that's when they kicked out of King's Landing.
Yeah. So now he wants to be a part of her Queen's Guard. Mm-hmm. So she's like, okay.
Yeah, because you don't see him at first. He's like under a little hood, and you're like, who's this guy that just saved her? And then they reveal, and then Jorah's like, oh my gosh, he's like the best swordsman of all time, basically. Yeah. So now he's a part of this.
Yes. He's in the posse.
Happy to have you. Welcome. Aboard. Yes, indeed. And then that brings us to the end of episode 1.
A lot happened in episode 1. Yeah,
pretty exciting stuff, though. Yeah, more to come. Stay tuned. Don't go very far. We'll see you next time for our Game of Thrones Season 3, Episode 2 review. See you then.